Hi there, Namaste. Welcome to our today's Vinyasa Yoga session with me, Naveen Sharma. In this session, we are focusing on our lower body flexibility and mobility. Now, this session works very well for both beginners and intermediate practitioner. If you are a beginner, then here are a couple of things that you can follow while we are in the session. Number one, whenever I give you a scale down option, choose scale down option. Go ahead and take break whenever you feel the need to take a break. And apart from that also, you can just find a combination of both, following scale down, taking break and scale down. Like this, you can continue the entire session without any hassle or any discomfort in your body. If you have been practicing, if you've been a regular practitioner, then here is my recommendation. You can go all throughout the way I will be doing all the scale up options, but still listen to your body and feel free to take the break whenever you feel the need. All right, so that's about it. Now let's begin the session with centering. I'm seated right now in Vajrasana. You can sit in Vajrasana if your knees allow, or else you can sit in Sukhasana as well. Now roll the shoulders back, bring your hands in Chinna Mudra, index fingers to your thumb, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm of your inhale and exhale. Every time you're inhaling, there is cool air passing through your nostrils. Every time you're exhaling, there is warm air passing through your nostrils. Be aware of this cooling and warming sensations in the nostrils. And now let us repeat this affirmation in your mind for 3 times with conviction. I choose to be happy and grateful for every moment of my life. On that positive note, let us bring palms together in Namaste. We will chant Omkar for 3. Inhale. Observe the vibrations. And now starting to rub your palms, bringing good amount of warmth in your palms. Bringing your palms to your face, energizing yourself. Looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. All right, my dear friend, let's begin with our warm-up section. The first movement is going to be neck twist. I'm switching to Sukhasana. If you want, you can. In the neck twist, you are looking forward and inhaling, and then you will look to the side, then you are exhaling. So let's begin. You can have your palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale, gently look to the right. Chin almost over the right shoulder. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to the left. Keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and relax. Let us move ahead for our next movement, which is going to be wrist rotation. Take your thumb inside, cover it with all the fingers, start to rotate your wrist. Inhale, knuckles are moving up. Exhale, they're moving down. Slow down the movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax your hands down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now bringing your fingers to the shoulders, we'll go for the shoulder socket rotation. Elbows down. Join your elbows with me in the front. Inhale, raise your elbows up. Exhale, bringing it down. Let's keep going. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax your hands. You can even shake the hands. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale out. Now from there, open the legs wide. We'll go ahead for our hip opening with the 90-90 stretch. What we are doing basically is internal and external rotation of our hip. So once you get into this position, take the support with your hands. Maintain your back tall. Inhale here with me. Exhale, gently dropping your both the knees down to the right. Inhale, bring yourself back. Exhale to the left. If opening your legs wide enough becomes challenging, then you can even keep the legs closer. 2. Inhale, bring your knees back. Exhale to the side. So choose the one that works best. 3. Exhale. To the left. 4. Pull the hip back. 5. And then relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let us now cross your legs and then get yourself into a tabletop. Now in the tabletop, you will keep your fingers open wide. Wrist is exactly below the shoulders. Knees are exactly below the hips. Toes pointed back. We're going ahead for cat and cow right now. So inhale, gently arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your back. Chin to the chest. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And relax. Take a deep breath. Inhale here. Exhale. Now tucking your toes in and just sitting back first. This is only to stretch your toes right now and the soles. This might be challenging because we don't really generally stretch this part. So feel free to take the break in between. 1. 2. 3. 4. Breathe. 5. Gently moving yourself forward. Now from here, going ahead for tabletop and then downward facing dog, pedaling. So here is how we will do it. You will drive your hips back, shoulders back, your ears are between your biceps, knees are bent. Once you get into this position, you will start to press your heels one by one, stretching the calves. Let's go for it. 1. Breathe in and out. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Gently take your knees down, moving back into Balasana, settle down the blood flow. If you feel your forehead is not reaching on the ground properly, you can take your palms below the forehead. Staying here for 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Gently bring yourself up, inhale. And then from here, we'll be going ahead for Malasana. Deep squatting position, and this is how you will get into. You will take your toes slightly pointed outwards. You are on your full sole. Now, if you're a beginner, it might be challenging, so feel free to keep your heels slightly higher, that's fine. And if you have something like blanket, you can also keep that blanket below your heels. That'll make it easier. Otherwise, you can also choose to just be in the halfway position. That is also fine, right? So let's be here. Inhale. And then what we'll try to do here is that we'll try and bend forward and then inhale, bring ourselves back. That's exactly what we will do. It's okay if your forearms are not reaching on the ground. All right, let's begin. Inhale, exhale. You can be halfway or full down. Inhale, bring yourself back. 2. Move your hips slightly up so that you can easily bend forward. Your knees are moving sideways. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And from here, let us inhale and come up and stand up. Wonderful. One last movement to warm the entire body. And now we'll go ahead for the warm-up of our hamstring. So this is what we will be doing. You will keep your feet apart. Your knees will be bent. You will drive your hips back. Just look at me once before you start doing it. Your hands can be halfway or down. One by one, we will be straightening the knee. And this movement is very crucial. One knee is straightening, one knee is bending, another knee is straightening, another knee is bending. And while doing this, we can also a little bit bounce. Bouncing is not mandatory, but if you're touching the ground, you can bounce a little bit. Let's begin together now. Bend your knees, push the hips back, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then take your both palms on the hips, bend your knees. Slowly bring yourself up. Wonderful. Here we are completing our warm-up section. Now we will be moving into our Vinyasa. In the Vinyasa, we have different asanas which we will be practicing. All of them will target our lower body flexibility and mobility. I'll keep giving you the scale down option. In fact, first round we'll go slightly slower and then we will start to pick up the pace. Let's begin together. Both the palms together in Namaste, feet slightly apart. Inhale here with me. Exhale out. And inhale, raise your arms towards the ceiling. If you feel comfortable, look at your thumbs. Exhale, start to bend your knees, drive your hips slightly back. Exhale, you're leaning forward down. And then both the palms on the shin. Straighten your back and look forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Now bending your both the knees and moving yourself into a plank position. Wrist exactly below the shoulders, knees exactly below, toes exactly below your heels. If this is challenging, you can be in tabletop as well. Now quickly look at me what we will do. Either you will take your knees down and chest down, hip up. That's Ashtanga Namaskar, or else Chaturanga Dandasana halfway. You can also keep your knees down. So let's go for it. Inhale from the plank. Exhale, lower yourself halfway. And then completely bring yourself on your abdomen. Now from here, if you feel comfortable, you will press your palms, straightening your elbows, engaging your glutes, lifting your thighs. This is Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. In case you find it challenging, stick to Bhujangasana like this. Elbows will be bent. You are pulling yourself halfway. So let's go for the one that works best for you. Inhale. And then exhale, moving back into the downward facing dog. Feel free to have your knees bent. Inhale here. Exhale out. Now from here, just look at me once. You will be raising your right leg up, opening the right knee to the side and trying to move your right knee up towards the ceiling. Alright, so this is what we will be doing. You will take the right leg up, knee will be facing towards the ceiling. It's okay how much ever it goes, just give it a try. Let's go for it. Inhale, take your right leg up as high as possible, move your knee towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, bring your right leg forward towards between both the palms and keeping your back sole on the ground. I'll just shift the side. Yeah. Make sure you're getting into this position. Your right knee is exactly on top of your right ankle. The left toe is pointed towards me if your mat is placed like me, or else sideways. And then open your arms up. Pull the belly in, keep your lower back neutral. Both the hands in line with the shoulders. Look at your palm. We're in Warrior 2 right now. Inhale. Exhale. And now from there, we will all take the hands down towards the ground, to the internal side of our right foot, and starting to walk back towards the left leg, trying to straighten the right leg. Now as a scale down, you can just be here halfway, but if you feel comfortable, lower yourself completely, as much as your body allow. This is Skandasana. Inhale here. Exhale. And then gently bring yourself once again back to the same Warrior 2 where we started. Both the hands are in line with your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Now together with me, straighten the right knee. Pull the right kneecap up. Engage your right thigh. Left leg will be as it is. Sliding your right palm to the right shin. Somewhere to the middle part of your shin. Open the torso sideways. Feel free to keep your left hand on the hip or take it up. You can also have your front knee slightly bent if that's more challenging to straighten. Let's stay here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Bring yourself back. We will reduce the stance a little bit and then turning the back toe, which is pointed to the side right now, diagonal. So now your front of the hips are facing towards the right leg. Earlier it was to the side. We'll come into this position. This is Parshvottanasana. Feel free to have your front knee bent. Inhale, straighten your back as much as possible. Keep your back at length and leaning forward down. Try not to bend around your back as much as possible. For that you can even bend your knee, that's fine. And then try and have your palms either on your shin or your fingertips touching the ground. Straighten your back, look slightly forward. 1, breathing in and out. Inhale, exhale. And then starting to bend your right knee slightly, take the left leg back, gently get your left knee down on the ground. Now we're going ahead for Anjaneya Asana. Before that, Make sure the right knee is in line with the right ankle and the knee is not caving in. It is moving forward or static in line with your ankle. See if you feel comfortable pulling your body back, both the palms on your right thigh. This is going to be a scale down. Now if you're comfortable here, raise your arms up, inhale, and then gently bending back. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly moving your both the palms down. And now from here, let us take your right leg back into a plank position. So remember Chaturanga or Ashtanga. So either you're going halfway down like push-up or you're taking the knees, chest and chin down. Then inhale, either Bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Exhale, moving back into downward facing dog. Now from the downward facing dog, we'll repeat the entire thing from the left leg. Getting into the downward facing dog, raise your left leg up high. Inhale, push the knee towards the ceiling, open the hip nicely, look to the left side. And then moving your left leg forward, keeping your back foot down, back sole down. Have a nice and long stance between the legs. Left knee on top of your left ankle. Lower abdomen engaged, lower back neutral. Engage your glutes, look at your left palm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, moving your both the palms down and starting to walk back with your palms, bending your right knee, straightening your left. As a scale down option, you can just be here or else you can lower the hip and stay there. Inhale. Exhale. Now from there, inhale, with support or without support, come up. Getting yourself once again into warrior two. The toe will be turned in. Look at your left palm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Straightening the left knee. Pulling the left kneecap. Engaging your left thigh. Sliding your left palm to the middle shin. Right hand can go up or on the hip, whichever works. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Gently bring yourself back. Reduce the stance a little bit. Turning the right toe diagonal slightly to the right. And then the front of your hips are now facing towards the left leg. Inhale. Start to move your hips back. Have your knees slightly bent, the front one or straight. Maintaining your back straight. You can be on your fingertips or on the shin, whichever works. Try and look slightly forward. Breathe in and out. In. Push the right leg back out, right knee down. And then from there, maintain your left knee in line with your left ankle, both the palms on your left thigh. As a scale down option, you can scale it up by raising your arms up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, moving your both the palms down. Taking your left leg back. Once again, we are back to plank position. Inhale here. Lower yourself either in Chaturanga or Ashtanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Now in the downward facing dog, press your heels down. Externally rotate your shoulders. You can just look at me once for this, how exactly you will be doing it. Come out of the down dog and look at me. When you're getting into the downward facing dog, just observe my shoulder right now. This is slightly internally rotated. Now I've turned my elbow slightly back, shoulder is externally rotated. This is what you want to focus on while you are in downward facing dog. So let's go back again. Staying here, externally rotate your shoulders, drive your hips and the shoulders back. Ears between your biceps. We are looking at the tip of our nose for 5 breaths. 1. Feel free to have your knees bent. 2. 3. 4. 5. And now from there, take your right leg forward, left leg forward. Both the palms on the shin, straighten your back, look forward, inhale. Exhale, lower yourself with your palms, bending your knees slowly, and then straighten your knees, raise your arms up. Exhale, relax. Wonderful. So here we complete our first round of the vinyasa. I've shown you both the scale down and scale up options. Now I'll follow the scale up options. You can choose to do scale down or scale up. Let's go for it together. Inhale, raise your arms up, looking at your palms. Exhale, moving forward down. Uttanasana. Inhale, on your fingertips, look forward. Exhale, moving back into plank position. Bring your wrist exactly below the shoulders. Inhale here. Exhale, either Ashtanga Namaskar or Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or Bhujangasana. Engage your glutes. Exhale, moving back into downward facing dog. Now inhale, taking your right leg up as high as possible. Open the knee. Staying here for 2 breaths. 1, 2. And then moving your right leg forward towards the center of our palms. Keeping your back sole down, we are getting into warrior 2. Bending your right knee. Staying here for 2 breaths. Inhale. 2. Now with or without support, Skandasana. Start to straighten your right knee, bending your left knee. You can take the support with your hands, or without the support, bring yourself down. In Skandasana, we are here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2. And then slowly bring yourself up with or without support. Once again, warrior 2. 1, 2. Straightening your right leg, pull the right kneecap up, engaging your right thigh, sliding your right palm to the right shin. Trikonasana. 1, 2. And then gently bring yourself back. Reduce the stance first, turning the left toe a little bit so that you can bring your front of the hips in line with the front leg. Take a deep breath, inhale here. Exhale, drive your hips back. Front knee can be slightly bent or straightened. Straighten your back, stay there. 1, 2. Inhale, take the left leg back as far back as possible. Right knee in line with your right ankle. Bringing your both palms on your right thigh. Now from there, raise your arms up. Inhale, gently bending back. We have completed 2 breaths. Now take your both the palms down, moving back into plank position. Wrist exactly below the shoulders, toes below the heels. Inhale, either Chaturanga Dandasana or Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, Bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Exhale, moving back into downward facing dog. Time to move for the left leg now. So inhale, raise your left leg as high as possible. Bending your knee, heel close to the hip, knee facing to the ceiling. Look to the left. 1, 2. And then slowly bringing your leg forward. Keeping your back sole down. We're getting into warrior 2. You can take your time to adjust here. Inhale. 1, 2. And then Skandasana with support on the ground or without support. Starting to straighten your left knee, bend your right knee, and then gently bring yourself down. 1. Breathe in and out. 2. Inhale, with or without support, bring yourself up. Warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. 2. From here only straighten the left leg. Pull the left kneecap up. Engage your left thigh. Trikonasana. 1. 2. 3. And then slowly bring yourself up. Reduce the stance. Turn the right toe slightly forward facing. Hips are facing to the front. Inhale. Exhale, drive your hips back and then lower yourself. Maintain your back straightened. We don't want to take the forehead down right now to the shin. 1. 2. Moving your right leg back with inhale. Maintaining your right knee down. And then inhale, raise your arms up. 1. 2. Moving your both palms down. Inhale. Left leg back. We'll bring ourselves into a plank position. Wrist exactly below the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale halfway. Inhale up. Exhale, moving back into downward facing dog. Externally rotate your shoulders. Push your hips and the shoulders back. Ears between your biceps. Staying here for 5. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Moving your legs forward. Inhale. Palms on the shin or down. Inhale. Exhale. Uttanasana. Inhale. Raise your arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Samasthiti. Perfect. Here we are done with our second round. Let's go ahead for the last round. Exact same thing, but this time we'll hold each asana for 3 breaths. Let's begin once again. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, leaning forward down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, moving back into the plank. Inhale here. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, Bhujangasana or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's begin with the right leg. Moving your right leg up, inhale. Staying there for 3. 1. 2. 3. And then taking your right foot forward. Keeping your back sole down for warrior 2. Right knee on top of your right ankle. Left toe facing to the left. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. Skandasana. Moving back. 1. 2. 3. Bring yourself up with or without support. Warrior 2 once again. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 3. Trikonasana. 1. 2. 3. Inhale, bring yourself back. Reduce the stance. Turn the left toe slightly forward diagonal. Hips, the front of your hips are facing to the front. Inhale deep. Knee can be slightly bent or straight. Let's straighten the back. Look slightly forward. 1, 2, 3. And then moving your left leg back. Left knee down, right knee in line with the right ankle. Raise your arms up. Inhale. 1, 2, 3. Gently moving your both the hands down and inhale. Take your right leg back into the plank. Breathe in. Breathe out. Slowly lower yourself. Inhale, up. Exhale, moving back into the downward facing dog. Let's take the left leg up. Inhale, open the knee, facing it towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3. And then moving your left foot forward to the center of your palms. Getting yourself into a warrior 2. Inhale. 1. Exhale. 2. 3. And now from there, Skandasana. Lower yourself. 1, 2, 3. Bring yourself up. Inhale. Bending your left knee once again. Warrior 2. 1, 2, 3. Gently straightening your left knee, sliding your left palm to the left shin, Trikonasana. 1, 2, 3. And then gently bring yourself back. Reduce the stance and turning the right toe slightly to the forward diagonal. Front of the hips are facing to the front. Inhale. And then exhale, starting to lean forward halfway while keeping the back as straight as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving your right leg back. And now slowly raising your both the arms up. Inhale. Gently bending back. 1, 2, 3. And then slowly moving your hands down. Inhale. Taking your left leg back into plank. Exhale, lower yourself halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, moving back into downward facing dog. Externally rotate your shoulders. Ears between your biceps. Look at the tip of your nose. Push your shoulders and the hips back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then moving your right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale, gently look forward. Exhale, pressing your palms down, relax. Inhale, moving your arms up. Exhale and relax. Wonderful, my dear friend. Here we are done with our today's Vinyasa sequence. Now we'll also do some cooling down asanas. Before that, let's calm down our breath. So palms facing forward, legs open wide. Feel free to keep your eyes open or closed, however it feels comfortable. And then bringing your awareness to your breath. Focusing on the sensations coming through your hamstrings, back of your thighs, glutes, knees, calves and ankles. As you feel your respiration has slowed down, you can gently open up your eyes if you closed it. And then bring your legs closer. We'll slowly come down and sit down. Now from here, we will be going ahead for a twisting position. Let us open the legs wide, sit comfortably like this with me first. Inhale here. Now we're doing it together, it's not a demonstration. Take the left foot outside of your right hip. Make sure you have already taken it. And then take your right foot outside of your left thigh. Now from here, the goal is to keep our right hip as down as possible and then hugging your right knee with your left hand, then twisting. This will work perfectly fine for beginners, but if you have been practicing, you can give it a try to take your left tricep. Lower head of tricep, middle or upper, whichever comes. If you are here, then just keep your hand here. Or else, if you're able to go completely close to it, you can even hold your toe and then twist. So choose the one that works best. I'm going ahead with the beginner variation right now. Be on your fingertips, twist back nicely. 1, 2, 3, 4, maintain your back tall, 5, 6, 7, and then gently bring yourself back. Inhale, exhale. Let us open the legs wide. Breathe in. Let's go for other side. Take your right foot out to the left, left foot out to the right. We'll follow everything the same way. Left hip is going down. Either you are hugging or you're taking your tricep outside of your knee, maintaining your back tall, and then twisting and looking backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax. Take a deep breath, inhale, and then slowly bring yourself back. Now from there, we'll go ahead for our next posture, which is Setu Bandhasana. Now in the Setu Bandhasana, we will keep our feet slightly away from the hips, and then we'll raise the hip as high as possible. So get yourself here right now, press your feet on the ground, lift your hip as high as possible. And then if you feel comfortable after that, you can interlock your palms and press the hands down. Try and bring the chest closer to the chin and stay there in this position. 1, breathe in and out, squeeze your glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then gently bring yourself down. Perfect. That was your Setu Bandhasana. Now from here we'll go ahead for an inversion. The inversion is Sarvangasana. Before we go for it, in case anyone has any tension on the neck, shoulders. You will absolutely avoid this and do the Setu Bandhasana once again, what we just now did. But if you feel comfortable with your neck and if you are able to move through, this is how you will do it. What we will try and do is a momentum initially. You will be bending your knees and then you will try and lift your hip up higher like this. Okay? So first you need to do this momentum. If you are able to lift your hip, then you will be bringing your palms behind your back. And then one by one, you will be straightening your legs as you feel comfortable. If this is too much, you can just be here also, that's fine. Alright? And then one by one, we'll bring all the vertebra down. One thing you need to remember, if it is difficult to do the momentum, I mean if you're not able to lift the hip right now, then also you will stick to your Setu Bandhasana, right? This is just a signal that the body is not fully ready for the Sarvangasana. Now if you're ready, let's go for it. Bring your hip up, both the palms behind your back, raising your right leg up. If you feel comfortable, raise your left leg up. Look at the tip of your nose or to your toes. Stay there. 1, breathe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gently bending your right knee, bending your left knee, and then start to round your back. Bring each vertebra at a time and then lift your head up at the end, relaxing your head down. Wonderful. Just relax here, let the blood flow settle down, hands by the side. Observing all the changes happening within the body and mind, especially to your shoulders and the neck. Gently opening your eyes. Now look at me for the next posture. This is going to be a counter. If you did Setu Bandhasana, you can continue to do the Setu Bandhasana itself. Otherwise, you can try this in case you don't have any pain in the neck. This is how you will do it. You will first straighten your legs. Palms can be outside of your hip or below the hip. And then you will lift the chest, dropping the top of your head behind on the mat. So choose the one that works best, palms by the side or below. Now let's begin. Legs are straight. Choose the palms placement, whichever works. Lift the chest. This is important here. And then drop the top of your head back. Eyes closed. Stay there. Breathe. 1. There shouldn't be any pressure on the neck. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then slowly take your chin forward. Gently release the hands from the hip. Lie down on your back. If you are in Setu Bandhasana, you can lie down on your back. If you are in Matsyasana, you can lie down on your back. Once again, observe the sensations on the neck, lower back. Now gently opening your eyes with a few blinks. We'll go ahead for the last asana of this class. Bending your knees, hugging your knees. Palms will be below the shin. And then moving your both the knees down to the right side, you are looking to the left side. We are in Jathar Parivartanasana. Stay here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Slowly bring yourself back. Inhale. Exhale both the knees to the left side. Look to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring yourself back. And now time to relax. Let us straighten our legs. Keep the legs shoulder width apart, toes falling down, lower back settled on the mat. Palms slightly away from the back, armpits free. Palms are facing up. Shoulders relaxed. Chin a little closer to the chest. And eyes closed. Let's loosen up our entire body weight on the mat. Let's deepen the relaxation with humming sound, Makar chant. Let's bring the lips together, keeping your teeth slightly apart. Inhale. And now we can stop humming, observing the vibrations all throughout our body, mind. Bring your awareness to your abdominal space. Follow the abdominal wall movement. With every inhale, the wall is moving up. With every exhale, the wall is moving down. Each breath is leading you towards deeper relaxation. And now our bodies are completely relaxed. Mind is completely calm. Slowly bring yourself back to the body consciousness. Sensitize your toes, your palms. Bringing your legs closer. If you feel comfortable, interlock your palms. Stretch your arms over the head. And then loosen up. Bending your knees. Taking a turn to the side. Rest your head on your bicep. And then take the support with your hands, come back, sit in a comfortable position with your back straight. Let us express our gratitude for our body, mind and soul, for everyone around us, for all the energies and resources. And now bring your palms together in Namaste. Let us settle down the energies with Omkar Shanti. Inhale. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Start rubbing your palms, bringing a good amount of warmth in your palms. And now bring the warmth to your face. Spread it all over the body. At the end, looking at your palms with a beautiful smile and a few blinks. Thank you so much, my dear friend, for joining me in our today's Vinyasa Yoga session. I really hope you felt a lot more flexible throughout the session and also relaxed by now. If you have any questions, if you want to give us your feedback about this session, or if you want us to know what sessions are you looking for, you can directly write to us on our Facebook community, Stronger Together with Cult Home. You can also directly message us on Instagram at cult_transform plus. I'll see you soon in my next session. Until then, you take care. Bye-bye. Namaste.
For more such workout videos, download the Cultfit app now. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Cult.